Hi, I'm Susan Law. I'm going to take you through the process of mounting and dismounting. This module, which will be reinforced by practical work, is to help you understand MRT's procedures. We'll be looking at different mounting and dismounting methods and how our equines are used in these various techniques. Remember, confidence in mounting comes with practice. First of all, we're going to take a look at how we lead the ponies into the ramp. Remember, a rushed mount may compromise the whole lesson. To get this right, we must take the pony right into the corner of the arena. We can use the pole on the ground as a training aid, and please ask for a square halt. If this is not achieved, back up a step or two. If necessary, start again. Walk away from the ramp and back to the starting point. There are key training points for the pony. It must stand square, or the rider will not be sitting square. It's also better for the pony's back if the rider is sitting square. Please keep his head lowered for mounting. If the head is up, it can indicate stress in the pony, which can run down their spine. Remember, make sure you stand close to the ramp, not too far from the rider. You can experiment to get this right. We have various different mounting facilities suited to different circumstances. The fixed ramp is for the rider who can stand or can transfer from a wheelchair. The hoist is used by riders who cannot stand or who use a wheelchair. Martello blocks can help shorter riders reach the saddle. They are generally green. Other types of mounting gear are available, such as hydraulic platforms to lift the rider to the right height. We don't have one of those. All mounting must be risk assessed. Let's look first at the conventional mount. This is used where the rider can weight bear on one leg and has the range of motion to take the other leg over the back of the pony. Some riders find it easier to mount taking their weight on their right leg and taking their left leg over the back. In this case, we bring the pony in facing the other way.
Leg over, feet into your stirrups, maybe a foot down, and then I'm just going to keep an eye on that there as she walks off.
Now let's look at the sideways or backwards mount. This is used for riders with tight upper leg muscles who find it difficult to stand on one leg and take the other leg over the back of the saddle. This kind of mount can be nerve-wracking for riders, so they must trust the mounting team. We need to practice this ourselves to see just how it feels.
Bring your hand round the front of the horse.
Next, the hoist. First, fitting the sling.
This goes behind the rider's back, this part here, and you bring it down as far as you possibly can. These straps come up inside the leg. They join up with this. It's inside the leg, joins up with that, and then they hook onto the actual hoist. So when you're ready, you can lean forward a little bit. Hold it aside.
Ask the rider to shuffle to the front of the chair if they can, so that the sling can be fitted down the back and tucked under his bottom. The leg straps can then be gently fitted behind the knees by raising the knee. The rider then moves back, catching the bottom of the sling under his or her bottom. It's important that straps are flat. Second, positioning the rider using the hoist. Understand how the hoist works, including all of its moving parts. Ensure the rider is in the right position.
So this is the hoist, it'll be hanging up here. You take it out from the bracket, hold on to both parts so that they don't swing or bang against anybody that is near you. These are the controls for going up and down. It operates very slowly for safety reasons. And then back down again. Okay, there's padding here which protects the rider's head, so we don't bang against it. When we're getting our rider ready, we put the hoops from the sling into the brackets here. There's a person on either side, and we tend to lift these up. Then on the count of 3, we put the hoops from the sling onto these, and then on the count of 3, we let go, and that's the slings and the hoist in place.
Move the hoist so that it can swing across the pony's saddle area. Place the rider's wheelchair under the hoist bar so that the rings on the sling are aligned with the clips at the end of the hoist horizontal bar. Helpers at both ends of the bar, on a count of 3, simultaneously attach the rings to the hoist clips.
So, we're going to go up now, okay? Okay, so I tend to just hold the hoist so she doesn't get vertigo when she's swinging around there. Okay. The top part. It goes very slowly, for obvious reasons. And then back down. Okay, so we're now ready to lower down onto the horse. So we try and guide into the centre as much as we possibly can.
Do you want me to use my...
If you wanted to.
wait.
If you felt a little bit uncomfortable. So we're going to gather our hoops in our hand, take this up, and then on the count of 3 we're going to get ready to take off. 1, 2, 3, off. Okay? Okay. Okay, so that's one leg out, and then Siobhan, are you going to support the back?
Yep.
You got the back? Yeah. Okay.
Teamwork is paramount for a hoist mount, and only with practice can we become confident.
And then usually I'd probably give that to another person.
Moving on now to dismounting. Dismounts are led by the coach who will oversee the process. First, let's look at conventional dismounting.
You're going to let go of the reins. You're going to take the feet out of your stirrups. Is that out, Siobhan? Yeah? Okay. You're going to lean forward and give your pony and hug and look towards Siobhan's side. And then coming down onto the ground. And then take a step back.
And now, leg over the front and tummy roll dismounting.
You're going to guide her right leg over here, so sometimes you need to bring the 2 legs up together. You're tight, okay? And you're going to bunch up around, face knee, okay? Alright? So then you're going to bring your left hand to his shoulder.
This dismount is used when the rider is too tight to get her leg over the back of the pony. At each stage, time should be taken to make sure it's being carried out safely and that the rider is happy. Finally, hoist dismounting. As with hoist mounting, we need to work as a team, led by the lead person on the ramp. The person leading positions the pony and ensures they are settled throughout the process. Sidewalkers support the rider. With small ponies, the offside helper may be on the ground rather than on the green block. The sling is refitted to the hoist again on count of 1, 2, 3, on. In some cases, if the rider is using their own sling, it may have been kept on throughout.
Make sure that it doesn't hit your rider in the face. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, on. Okay, so we're going to take control. Finding your rider's head. Okay there? Yep. Is that right?
You doing alright there?
Yeah, I'm doing fine, thank you very much. And then guiding evenly and straight back down. That better this time around, Linda? We just continue on down, making sure that the bar doesn't hit the rider's face. Stop. And then taking them off, doesn't really matter at this stage because they're safely back in their chair. Done.
It's important to realise that this presentation is no substitute for practical work. Remember, while mounting and dismounting, protect your own back. When working closely with riders, be aware of their personal space. Riders need to trust us, and by practising, we can become confident and they will feel confident in us.